Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube, and welcome back to Ringlight Fables. I am your host and dungeon master, Skijaramaz, otherwise known as Toneshift, and with me today we have most of our players, starting with SepiaWolfe playing Tuki Fletcher, our Kraven rogue.
Hello.
Next up we have Mick playing Shianor, our Rythari wizard.
Greetings and salutations.
Next up, we have Willyzin playing Ludviek, our Rythari paladin.
Hello, everybody.
And next up, we have Goldwyn playing Minnove, our kobold bard and sorceress.
Sorry, I muted myself instead of unmuting myself because I'm so funny.
Foolishness, Minnove. Foolishness.
So funny.
Now, normally we, of course, would have Impulsive joining us playing Kari, our Kraven bard, but he has not showed up yet. We don't exactly know what's going on, so if he does show up, we'll slot him in nice and neat, but for now, we're just gonna carry on, as is the usual directive here. So, oh, would you look at that? He just appeared in the Roll20. He might be showing up any minute here, which would be lovely, but I digress. So, where last we left off, our intrepid band of adventurers had found themselves kind of getting roped into a surprise scenario. A priestess of Suna, who was also Ludviek's old teacher in the ways of Suna, had come to him and by extension the rest of the party for help with a loss of contact with a remote and isolated Sunan Monastery out in the wilds, where the monks and priests there could more directly and unfilteredly listen to Suna's will and intent. Normally, shipments of food and supplies are sent to that monastery every season to make sure they're well stocked, and if they have anything to report, then the delivery boy brings their reports back with him. Unfortunately, no such reports have been received, and the last shipment disappeared. Venturing into the woods and bringing along a substantial shipment of food to just to cover their bases in case the initial shipment never arrived, the party found themselves coming into contact with an array of strange, snail-like rock creatures known as sludgers that barred their path and were seemingly responsible, at least in part, for devouring all of the residual food from the shipment that was supposed to get to the monastery, after that wagon had been attacked en route by creatures unknown. Too long ago to have any chance of salvation now. So, determined to deliver their food instead, the party carried on to the monastery, but upon arrival, they discovered that it was empty, absent. There was no one else there, and as they disembarked from their wagon and ventured into the halls of the monastery, they began to uncover signs of, well, some signs of violence. Hey! Impulsive, there you are.
Hi, I did a thing called ruining my sleep schedule. How are you?
We're so sorry.
Welcome to the club.
You all right, man? We didn't, literally drag you out of bed, did we?
No, here's what happened. I got home from work and I went, I'm going to sit down for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I sat up, looked at my clock and went, oh, 5 hours just went past.
Oh, God.
And then I went, wait, what day is today?
Oh, man.
I've
That
only been
is-
poking him all day about it.
That is... On the one hand, it's lovely that you got some sleep. On the other hand, oh no, you're right. Your sleep schedule is fucked.
That was probably the most
no.
Hunter S. Thompson thing I have ever heard, man. Congrats.
Hooray.
I can only think of like one time in my life where I've had that happen, where I like just lay down and blink and all of a sudden the lighting has changed because hours passed and I just passed out. I've only had that happen once in my life.
Here, I'm just going to sit down for a second, and it's been 3 weeks. I was in a coma.
Where did the time go?
Well, welcome back, Rip Van Winkle.
Or Van Winkle, more like, I don't got nothing.
So yeah, you joined us right as I was in the middle of doing the recap of last session.
Hooray.
Yeah. So as I was saying, the party had found the monastery seemingly abandoned, with signs indicating that there had been some form of violence and foul play within the halls, notably in the 2 infirmaries that the monastery has on hand. One intended primarily for animals or beasts, and the other for people. And in both of these, there were signs of confrontation. Tables and shelves knocked over, their contents scattered across the floor. A ring stone, not used for enchantment but for active spellcasting, found just on the floor, hidden underneath a bowl where it had fallen. Its original user nowhere to be seen. And lingering over it all, Minnove, being a kobold with an absurdly powerful sense of smell, picked up on a strange sort of chemical, oily, gassy smell lingering in the air that permeated everything, and was intent on seeking out its source, figuring that it might have something to do with whatever caused this seeming abandonment of the shrine. This has led to the party splitting up for a little while, with Tuki and Minnove venturing out into the forest to track where the scent might have come from, while the rest of the party returns to the depths of the monastery to examine other scenes, perhaps its larger core, and see what there is to see and find that might point them in the right direction as to what to do next. So, with all of that said, we are going to go ahead and return to it. So, give me just a moment here, because I have so many freaking things going on.
Quick question: would Kari would have wanted to join Minnove and Tuki?
No.
Okay.
All right. So, what we are going to do then is we're going to do the inside group first, since we're splitting the party here. Unwise, by the way, but, whatever. Sometimes people do things.
Well, I was just actually about to ask, maybe we could, because that was a decision made right at the end, could we just retcon that and continue following Minnove? I mean, that's just what I was going to say, just because I thought on it. I don't know.
Do whatever anyone wants. I'm going for that scent, whether or not people are following me or not.
I mean, ultimately, it's up to you. You can choose to retcon that decision if you like, since we're just popping in.
Yeah, it was literally made at the end. It was more so just, I rethought on just how big the area you've done so far is, and I'm like, oh, wait a second, this isn't going to be a quick jaunt. Okay, no. Gonna just stay on the scent trail. If the thing I had Ludviek sense yesterday was in the middle, then it's probably going to be there for a bit. I don't think it's going anywhere, especially with all the doors being shut.
True. All right. Okay, I'm up for following the 2. Probably a good idea to not split the party.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are losers.
And you gonna live for it.
I'm gonna be fine. I don't know why you guys are so concerned.
Okay.
I'm not worried.
I am.
Yeah, and you guys are losers for it. Wow, can't split the party? Crazy.
It worked out great for me.
All right.
You make a banana and peel out of here.
What?
Gonna make like a banana and peel out of here.
All right. I am assuming that is a reference to something that I do not understand because I am uncultured.
It's a reference to my brain.
Dude, why are you swallowing your microphone?
You sound like
I'm swallowing my microphone. I've just smoked 17 packs.
Listen, Skidge, it's just a funny joke.
I'll
Get
take
it?
your-
Banana, peeling banana.
I was just gonna say he's sounding a lot like the postal dude right now.
Come sign my petition.
Exactly.
All right. So, group is staying together to venture out into the forest?
Right.
A bit.
All right.
We'll see what we'll see where our lovely bloodhound can find.
Indeed. This is, We are 11 minutes in, and already you've thrown me for a loop.
Sorry.
I spent 2 weeks making plans based on the idea that you guys were splitting up, and now you're not.
Oh no.
So now I have to adapt on the fly, which is fine. This is the smarter thing for you to do. I should have taken into account that you might have had second thoughts. That's my fault.
They're losers for having second thoughts, in my opinion.
Gee,
They don't trust me.
hope you don't commit to your marriage as much as you commit to a plan.
Well, if I found out on the night of the wedding that the bride was sleeping with my best man, I'd probably call it off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why not your sister?
What is happening?
What?
Okay, if the bride's sleeping with my sister, I'm disowning my sister and also calling the wedding off.
Yeah, but then that's Yuri.
I don't care if it's Yuri, it's still unfaithful.
That you do realize you're the man in the Yuri. Oh, that's
So we're
sad.
walking.
Also, in this analogy, you're the unfaithful bride, if we're going to be honest. Skidge is the one that made the commitments and plans. You're the one who ran off with the best man.
You're the lesbian Yuri.
This group drives me to drink. Okay.
Anyways,
So the stench you found.
I'm following my nose, I guess.
Yes,
and I'm
you are
continuing
following
down.
your nose. So the
And
stench.
we are
the
following
rest,
our nose.
yes, the rest of the group is following. So the stench you found leads deeper into the woods outside of the monastery, though it rapidly begins to lose potency as you proceed into the thicket of pine needles and peaty soil. I'll need you to make a survival check for me, Minnove, to keep a solid hold on the scent, because now it's having to compete with all these other smells.
Okay. Would anyone be willing to help me with this?
I'm
I
not
don't
sure how
think we-
someone could help with your olfactory senses, sadly.
Oh,
Verdict.
I happen to know somebody who could. My familiar.
Yeah, where did you leave that, by the way?
It's still on the cart, I believe.
That's
Indeed.
his back.
Should still be in the vicinity to be called via the mental link.
Probably, yeah.
If someone could
Okay.
also give me Bardic, that'd be so cool. If someone has Bardic to spare, that is.
There
I
is
only think
no-
there is only one other person. It's up to him, though.
Why do you think I'm batting my eyelashes, Skidge?
I can't see your eyelashes.
He can.
What? Huh. Oh, yes. He's gonna He's gonna imitate a flute he once heard someone play.
All right.
Inspired.
Play a little ditty.
I'm gonna use guidance
Okay.
as well.
All right.
Okay. And
And then your familiar is also you doing the help action then?
I call Thari my familiar, and it will hop onto Minnove's shoulder and sniff with her.
Okay,
Okay, so let's see here. It takes about 13 seconds for your familiar to come bounding into the room, kind of scurrying around the edge. So, let's see here. So, 14...
Man, that's a roller coaster in numbers.
It is.
That is pretty terrible.
So, total of 18.
Yeah.
That is a good number. But against all of the other sense you're kind of trying to fight through, it's not quite enough. So try, though, as you might, you cannot find the source of the smell. All too rapidly, it starts to become lost in the tangle in the thicket. Time, wind, rainfall, moss, mushroom, and flower, all of these things have come together and done wonders to whisk it away, smother it, spread it out like butter pressed under a hydraulic press. It just spreads and thins.
Nice.
By the time you found yourself emerging into a small clearing of short grass wavering about the various trees, you have lost the scent entirely.
Fun. I'm gonna keep. Minnove's just gonna keep on kind of sniffing around, seeing if she can get the scent up again.
Okay.
That's just gonna be what she does. She's now
I'm
locked in.
gonna check the area for tracks that could be followed, perhaps.
Okay. Go ahead then. Minnove, you're trying to pick up the scent again. You can go ahead and make for me a perception, but you'll be doing so at disadvantage because you've already lost it once. Shianor, you're looking for tracks. That would be survival.
Would it then just be normal?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
And I'll guidance this one as well.
Okay.
Nasty
right.
20.
Nasty, stinky, dirty, naughty little 20.
Exactly.
All right. So, Shianor, when it comes to looking for tracks, like, there are animal tracks and other types of tracks all over the place, but nothing that immediately strikes you as out of place or odd or that might belong to whatever scent Minnove has picked up. It just seems like standard animal tracks sort of crisscrossing. You see the occasional little spot where the grass and the mud and the moss has kind of been disturbed by, like, the scrabble of a rabbit's foot. You know, the imprints left behind by a deer's hooves. A few other general signs of animal activity, but nothing that strikes you as odd. But Minnove, with that 20, you... Hold on a moment. I need to do a thing that I had just undone, and now I need to do it again. But, one moment. I need to find the thing. That'll do. So, as you are sniffing about, you don't necessarily pick up to quite the same extent the oily scent that you did before, but you do pick up just a bit of it alongside the familiar at this point scent of something decomposing. I assume you are going to follow this scent?
Yes, and as I do, I'm going to kind of snap, Minnove's going to snap her fingers, kind of being like, come, come, come. And she's gonna like point to where she's sniffing. But she is currently like Minnove, to describe it a little bit even more. Minnove doesn't like to get on her like on all fours. She's on all fours sniffing around for this.
It's not a position you generally like being in, but it does come naturally to you. Your body is built to accommodate quadrupedal stances.
Yeah. So imagine her nose is still down in the ground as she's snapping her fingers, being like, come, come, come.
Kari is jumping up or jumping down your shoulder and mimicking you besides you, also sniffing.
Cute. All right. So, following the route around, eventually the smell picks up a little bit. You start to round a bend up ahead, sort of. The trees kind of start to like clump and cluster together a bit, almost like sort of natural-ish paths or halls sort of hemming you in. But as you come around one of the bends, the smell suddenly flares and intensifies, notably the rot stink. And as you kind of come around and lift your eyes, you see up ahead that rot smell is coming from something obviously really quite dead, laying sprawled in the grass.
Oh shit.
Gonna go up to it and I'm gonna use Mage Hand. I'm gonna kind of like poke it.
You conjure up some arcane energy, direct it forward to gently nudge the carcass, and it just shifts slightly, and a handful of flies suddenly go scattering from the carcass and buzzing off into the air. The stink gets notably worse as you have disturbed the air contained within.
Oh my god!
Kari is gonna pick up a stick and poke the corpse and say, you could have just used a stick.
Yeah, I use my magic, thing. Oh my god.
What exactly is it?
Dead.
Yeah, as Kari sort of draws up to the body, and you can kind of see it from here, it appears to be the dead body of a deer. Of an adult doe.
No.
Oh dear.
It's a wild goose chase.
What?
No,
No.
dear. Jeez.
Well, no, but
Is it possible this deer was in the care of those back at the temple?
It's not
Well, they did-
impossible, Jorna pipes up.
Oh.
Then the question is, well, what caused this?
Ugh.
Any
me to
number
take a look?
of.
Oh, I'd like to see if Ludviek can discern exactly if because I mean, from the way you originally described it, Skitch, just what the frick killed this thing?
Skitch is
muted?
gonna. Yeah.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
What was that?
Sepia was also trying to do some checks for it too.
Okay.
I had asked if somebody wanted me to.
Okay.
But
That case, Ludviek and Tuki, one of you can go ahead and make a medicine check, and you can have advantage because the other is helping.
if it's medicine, I'll just give Ludviek the help.
Oh, okay.
Jeebus, 26. All right, so Ludviek, sort of crouching down beside the fallen deer, kind of pinching your nose a bit because it smells just awful. You give it a quick examination, and there are immediate, very clear signs of this poor beast being visibly unwell. Even in its decomposed state, it's fresh enough that you can still see signs that its skin was pale under its fur, and that fur was kind of mangy and patchy. As you're kind of examining it, you see that the side of its head kind of has a large dent in the side of it, as if the skull was struck hard by a blunt object. Probably the wound that killed it, as you see no signs of cuts or lacerations or bite marks or any other signs of, immediate violent death. Of note, as you're sort of examining the body, you do note that in some of the places where the fur is missing, and you can see the pale skin, where you can see in places that the veins of this deer are running almost black, visibly so, against the skin. They're kind of dark stains, black in color around its nose and under its eyes and mouth.
Point this out to the group. This wound near the head, something blunt killed it, but it's blood, it's veins. Oh,
You
like the
would recognize these symptoms by description, if not by personal first-hand experience, Ludviek.
right?
Or that.
Okay. You would have heard these symptoms described by the shaman mother of your old tribe way back when as being symptoms of fowler worm infection.
Oh shit.
That is not a good name.
It's not.
Ludviek would turn to Jorna and he says, I think I've seen symptoms or heard of these before. Fowler worm.
Oh no.
Do the rest of us know what those are?
Yeah, Shianor does.
Yeah, all of you will have at least heard the term before. At a very basic level, you would all at the very least know that fowler worms are a variety of parasite native to the world below, usually in the mid to lower levels. They don't generally come very high up to the upper tiers. And they are regarded with terror and an aversion to them because their parasitic nature involves possessing the body of whatever they infect. When a fowler worm gets inside of a body, that body, provided it's still alive, can no longer act of its own accord. The fowler worm somehow hijacks it and uses it like a puppet to serve its own ends, before eventually taking it somewhere to die and serve as a nest for more fowler worms to emerge from.
Tuki takes several big steps back.
Yeah.
Ludviek would immediately, without touching the body at all, try to see if there's any signs of exit wound, see if there has been sign of a worm that may have already left this body, maybe left a trail. I mean, how big can these things get again?
They're pretty small, all told, because they have to fit inside the body. And they can infect creatures small and large. You know those tendrils that are released by that one really freaky type of water worm?
Yes.
A fowler worm is usually about as thick as one of those.
Oh, okay, not that big then. Okay. Yeah. Dang it. It's like, we need to burn this immediately.
Right.
Kari, could you do your, fanciful... Yeah, Ludviek does this, like, flashing his hands like, woo-woo.
Yes.
If it's not too much, though.
Oh,
I do.
No, it's I think it's perfect. Wait. Oh wait, no, he still does. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
thought there was something about having burning hands. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
how if that's a cantrip or if that's a high level spell for you. I don't want you to have to waste a slot if it's really big.
You're just gonna hit it.
First level spell.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, You hold your hands out over the carcass and release a wide cone of flame. It expands over it, very rapidly crawls over the fur and the flesh, and the air begins to stink not just of that oily, chemically smell and rot, but also cooking flesh as the skin starts to sizzle and pop. It's very gross. If I could know everyone's passive perceptions really quick, please.
Terrifying.
16.
15.
15.
And
Passive perception, a 16.
All right. So, in short, everyone is going to notice. Let's see, you're going off of angles. I'll say Ludviek is the one to spot it first, just going by angles. As you're kind of looking at the burning carcass for a moment, you lift your eyes and just glance around at the forest around you and spot, I want to say maybe like 50, 55 feet away to your north, just staring at you is a wolf. Just staring at you.
just staring.
Okay.
It's going to slowly tilt its head.
I'm gonna cast message and gonna talk to Ludviek. Oh, you talked to one of these before.
Actually, yeah, Ludviek is going to, he's going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. All right. And what do you wish to say to this wolf?
Wolf is like, that actually is a good question. It's like, since it's going to have to stick to simple concepts with animals, why are you here? What interests you?
As you utter these words and listen for a response, there's nothing. The wolf tilts its head the other way, and you just faintly make out its eyes sort of glistening.
Ludwig's going to immediately say, "That's not an animal." He's going to ready his shield and his hammer.
How far away is it from us in terms of the number of feet?
It's like about 55 feet. And sort of, you see from this distance, its throat is suddenly starting to convulse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's so pleasant. Oh, that's such a nice thought. Oh, you don't have to do that, really. I know you like seeing us, but you could just keep that to yourself.
Ludwig's going to shout, "It's likely infected. Be prepared."
It
I'm gonna pull a flask of acid.
The wolf suddenly ducks its head down and just opens its mouth wide, and just this horrid sound comes out of it as some sort of like misty spittle kind of drifts out, just kind of like fog misting the air in a cold breath, before it lifts its eyes to the nearest of you, who would be Kari, and is going to break in a silent sprint. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Minnove.
Minnove's on this shit.
Oh.
Well, you did say you were the most unnerved by it. It's like, ew, 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 God, ew.
Ew. Minnove doesn't like gross shit. I don't know if you could tell. Minnove doesn't like to be gross.
And yet, the constant lovey-doveyness with Tuki.
That's different.
Are you saying
What
you're
is
gross?
Fletcher B doing here? Get out of here,
No.
Sludger B.
Being sappy, you know, the ew, adults being sappy.
Okay, for some reason, everyone's initiatives are in here twice, which they shouldn't be.
No,
I
you
don't
see, that's
see
how
them twice.
that's how good we are. We just exist in two places at once.
I only see them once, yeah.
I see them twice. That is weird. Okay.
I don't
so-
see... Oh, Ludviek hasn't rolled, that's why. No, Ludviek has. Ludviek... I don't see Ludviek.
Okay, I'm just gonna purge the list here, because something went awry. And I'm just going to add everything one at a time. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Shianor, your familiar's here. He's going to need to roll initiative as well.
Oh no. Let me check.
All
I
right.
do have a character sheet for him,
All right, so Ludviek got a...
but there's no initiative button.
It's fine, just roll dex. It'll be fine. Wolf got an 8. I haven't rolled for Jorna yet. So Jorna gets a 16. Okay. Let's see here. Shianor got a
Yeah.
16. Minnove got a 20. Tuki got a 12. And the familiar got a 17.
Correct.
All right. All right. Minnove, you are up first. Y'all managed to avoid this thing getting a surprise round on you, so...
I'm going to use my final bardic, because I have 4, actually, because it's my charisma modifier. And I'm going to do Dragon Song.
Ooh, okay.
Yeesh. Okay.
So everybody that can hear me gets 6 temp HP.
Whoa.
All right.
And I'm going to go on the other side of Kari, but also on the other side of Ludviek. Kind of going right here.
All right.
And that is my action, because that is all I can do.
All right. Familiar, you are up.
Thari will jump on my shoulder and squeak.
All right. So he's going to need to go about 15 feet to get to your shoulder. All right. Is he going to do
Since
anything else,
for-
or is that it?
Nah, he's not gonna do anything else.
All right. It is to Jorna's turn. Let's see here. Jorna, for the time being, no one is hurt at the moment, so she is going to simply take a step back and take the dodge action for the time being and conserve her spell slots for in case someone needs help. It is to you, Shianor.
All right. Shianor will move a bit. Take the familiar with him. And he is going to... Well, do I have a clear line of sight from here? Probably not. Do I?
Let's see. From there, I'd say it's fairly clear. Some low-lying branches might be
Alright.
obscuring it slightly, but...
All right. I'm gonna use catapult with the flask of acid I pulled out of my bag earlier.
All right. That's alarm. That is a different
Yeah,
spell.
I know. I was. Jeez. This.
All right.
And I'm gonna roll an attack.
So
I
the
don't
creature
have-
must make a dexterity saving throw, it says.
Oh no! I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna roll an attack then.
All
I
right.
won't.
So DC 15. That's a 6. That is a
Jeez.
fail.
Okay.
Man, what's with the catapulting acid and failing?
No, the wolf failed its dexterity, so the ass is gonna hit this time.
Correct.
Fun.
So this is gonna be
All right, 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage and 11
Damn.
acid damage.
Okay.
Do you even need a party, Mick?
All right, so that's a total of 21 damage. So you
I
point
only-
2 fingers toward this wolf, utter quick incantation, and you release the vial at the exact moment that telekinetic forces act upon it. It goes flying forward, sailing across the distance, and as the wolf is like bounding over a stone, the vial strikes it directly in the face, shatters, and in the spray of acid, it coats the whole front of like the wolf's head and upper body. It comes staggering to a halt, shaking violently and wildly with a few high-pitched whines. And then as the shards of glass sort of embed themselves deeper into its face, skull, and eyes, and the acid melts through skin and keratin, it eventually drops, just falls to the ground and twitches a couple times. And it's dead.
Sheesh.
Fun.
Okay.
Well,
You should
Lovely.
probably check if there are more of them.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the turn order because we don't need it for the moment.
Oh no.
So,
Nice shot.
Yeah.
It's out there.
I was looking at something, sorry.
it's all good.
Alright.
All right. So, the wolf lies dead. What would y'all like to do?
That was a little anticlimactic.
It happens.
I would like to know just how tough I should. Okay, these worms. How tough are they to kill? Exactly.
Well, that depends on if you can make for me a nature check to see how much you actually know in practice, as opposed to just myth and legend. Because the main reason you would know about these things from your old clan and the shaman mother stories is because fowler worms are considered one of the most vile and insidious forms of Rojatha.
Can
Not a lot.
I...
Despite the stories, you've never encountered one, so you can't actually say for certain how hard they are to kill.
I believe I did encounter them in my backstory, but
I'd like to roll 2, if I may.
I'm not sure if that counts here.
I mean, anyone who wants to see just how much about these things they know can make a nature check.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Wow,
right.
okay.
We...
So, Kari, Tuki, and Shienor, all three of you know fairly well that fowler worms, a single fowler worm, as long as it is outside of a body, is usually not all that hard to deal with. Their main gimmick is that they are extremely small and therefore are very good at finding nooks and crannies to hide in, and they are capable of being very patient. But outside of that, if they don't have a host, they are vulnerable and extremely weak. They have a hit point. The tricky part is finding them and actually having an attack that is precise enough to hit them.
And there can be 100 or something in a wolf easily.
No, not quite.
No? Okay.
With a 20, you would know that only one worm infects a host at a time.
Okay.
It will lay a fuck ton of eggs in a host when that host dies, and that's where their vast numbers come from. They
All right.
they hatch inside the host, they eat it for sustenance, and then they leave the remains behind and go swarming off. but they need a living carcass first before, a living creature, rather, a living host, before they can inject eggs into it. So, you're not about to see a swarm of 100 tiny black worms crawling out of this wolf.
Okay. We need to get back to our horse.
Yes, agreed.
Ludviek's gonna... It's like, just to make sure. Ludviek's gonna just take the driest wood he can and just dump some oil on the corpse if he can, and just from the remainder of his. Oh wait, oh crap! I don't actually have a lantern. Okay, basically, he wants to light this body without having Kari.
No, it's fine. You've got a tinderbox. I assume you can do that.
All right. Yeah. Just a couple minutes to put some wood over it and get this thing aflame.
Yep.
Just in case.
As you are approaching the corpse, go ahead and make for me a perception check, if you'd be so kind, Ludviek.
Yes.
24.
Nice.
That'll definitely do it.
Oh.
As you are approaching,
the
the body, the eye of the wolf kind of stands open, largely because the flesh of its eyelid was melted off.
Ew.
And as you are approaching and looking down at it with equal parts disgust and pity, you can just see starting to wiggle out through the socket, through the gap between the eye and the skull, the little black worm that had infected this poor canine, just wiggling free.
Is it?
I'd like to stab that.
Get it.
All right.
What is
So
it,
because these things are like less than the size of an earthworm, it takes a fair bit of precision, and this thing is wriggling about like crazy. So a 10 will actually be insufficient.
Oh, damn it.
It kind of lifts its eyes up, and then, well, not eyes, it doesn't have eyes, but it seems to realize you're about to stab at it, shifts, twitches, and just kind of slides right out of the socket right as your javelin goes piercing in, sort of piercing through eye and skull, and kind of creating a splattering mess, which the worm is going to use to its advantage to try and hide from you. So, it's not doing a very good job, though. That's a natural one.
May I make another attack at it, or...?
You can certainly try.
Maybe not stab it, but smash it. Yeesh!
It's like trying to go after a cockroach. It rolls to, kind of shifts to one side, bending its body to just accommodate your stab with your javelins and go plunging it down into the dirt. I am going to have it just make a dexterity check to try and just slither into the bushes and escape your sight. That is a 16. Would you mind opposing that with your wisdom just to keep your eyes on it?
Well, my perception, my passive perception is 16.
Okay, you still have eyes on it. You still have a chance to get at it before it disappears into the foliage. But it's getting headway. It's moving surprisingly quick.
All right, I'd like to combo something if that's possible, or just all
right.
Hey, anyone else got ideas?
Combo break.
Stab it better?
Okay,
I love
you know what? Lubit needs to focus, and I think he's gonna just ask us, like, he cannot let this thing get away. Any of these worms get away. I'm gonna have him divine sense for this fucker.
Okay. So yes,
Literally turning on like auto walk.
I'm turning
like
on butcher mode. I'm turning on butcher mode.
Divine sense, you can detect this thing qualifies as a monstrosity, so you are aware of its presence.
All right, and he's gonna take another stab, because honestly, the thing is, like, for all of his weapons, this is exactly the same attack. He's just been rolling really badly.
There you go. All right,
Geesh.
finally, just locking in, focusing, channeling a little bit of energy to just hyper fixate on this thing. You finally managed to bring your javelin tip down into its body, and it just kind of like pops and spreads and scatters against the forest floor under your spear tip, and twitches a couple of times before laying still and just leaking black slime onto the ground around it. It goes without saying, by the way, that these worms are the source of the oily smell that Minnove had picked up earlier.
Disgusting.
Indeed.
Disgusting.
So while
Just in case
Ludviek was having fun with the worms, was anyone else doing anything?
Trying not to throw up.
All right.
Making sure it didn't go south?
All right. Minnove is throwing up over here.
Trying not to throw up.
Oh, okay. You want to make a con save to see if you do or not?
Sure,
Okay.
because I hate myself.
Sure.
Gonna keep my eyes open for more
Regardless,
sources
I'm
of fouler
losing
worms.
dragon song, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so. Yeah, 15. It's unpleasant, but you managed to keep your lunch down. And oh yeah, that's right. Dragon Song does go away.
Yep.
Started singing for one wolf.
Yep. I don't want to talk about it. Genuinely. Don't even laugh.
I will laugh. Anyways, so Shianor, you mentioned you were wanting to keep your eyes peeled for anything else?
Yeah, just other animals, worms, anything that might be watching us.
All right, perception check.
Perception. Ugh. Okay,
Yeah, you're not picking up on anything at the moment.
all right.
Pretty much the only
I'm
thing you
confused.
spot, just pretty much the only thing you spot is just in a high up branch, just looking down, just a red cardinal, just kind of watching y'all.
Mhm. I'm confused by all the green around us. I'm more used to the icy
yeah.
wastes.
You're more used to an open tundra. Let's see here. We should get back to the monastery.
Yes.
Yes,
All right. After setting that thing afire, yeah.
Yes. You light it up.
Let's
Go to rejoin with the rest of your party. And just start making your way back toward the monastery, I take it?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So, just gonna go ahead and just cluster you all up as you start to make your way. So, with this fresh encounter sort of looming over your heads, you begin to make your way back to the monastery, feeling decidedly less comfortable than before. Well, I dare say we have an idea of what the threat is now.
It is a good thing and a bad thing. Because those... we're going to need to use a lot of fire.
My heart breaks for any creature that has one of those worms in them. They're still awake in there.
That's disconcerting.
you know, we love viral outbreaks around here.
Well, this is parasitic.
We love parasitic outbreaks around here.
Minnove, I have a feeling Kari is being... Kari.
Good.
I, for one, don't really want to stick around.
There are some questions, though. How did these worms even get here to begin with? Like, there's... Jonah, does this... is there a... any entrances to the world beneath around this area?
None that I know of, but if there are fowler worms in the area, then I assume there must be. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. They'd have to come up to the surface from the world below. And on their own, these worms can't travel very far. It's a big part of why they need hosts.
Unless it's possible that creature got infected. The members of this monastery took in a sick creature.
There's a
Possibly
lot of
didn't rec-
speculation for something that we can't know until we look.
True.
Right. They might have
And
left
so that's-
records, writings. Might be a good idea to look around for that. Check their archives, their studies. Any written record.
All right, let's get back there then.
All right. So yes, making your way back to the monastery, entering, I presume, through the same door you left through into the lab for the beast infirmary, as I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So you step back inside, back into the somewhat cooler and quieter interior of the monastery. It is as you left it. Where to next?
You had some paintings or whatever that you were hoping we checked out before?
Yeah, it was frescoes in the main area, but
Yeah, the entrance hall.
I'm trying to remember the layout of this place. We were mostly on the west side, if I recall. Yes, this
Is your speak with animals spell still active?
it's only active for 10 minutes.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Also, I don't think anything was alive back here at all.
Yeah, but it might be a good idea to warn a horse.
That's a good point. Ludviek is going to split with the party briefly. He's going to go and actually warn Butterscotch. And be one more spell thing, but yeah. And he says, go back to searching. See if you can find any, well, as Zira said, if there's any records of what has happened recently. And he's going to just go back the way he came and the way we came to get back over to Butterscotch.
Gotcha. All right, so Ludviek is heading over to Butterscotch. Come to you in a minute. The rest of you, Jorna pipes up. I might have an idea of where those studies and archives are. I think we passed them on the way.
Very well.
All right. So, Jorna leads you back down the corridor. Apparently, I do not have permission on that map to move that. That's weird. But she brings you back around and pushes through one of the doors, and you step into what is unmistakably a study room. It's fairly sizable, not as large as the infirmary. The walls around you are covered, or have an abundance of desks pressed tightly up to them, each one loaded down with books and tomes and other things of the sort. Give me just a second. I'm trying to remember where I had... There it is. There's the button. Okay. One moment. This whole thing is laid out kind of awkwardly. Because I hate myself. There we go. All right. All right. All right.
I'll start searching.
All right.
Yes. I'll search as well.
All right. You can either roll separately or give one of you advantage.
I'm gonna give Tuki advantage.
All right. All right, a 21. That is pretty good. So, as you go from desk to desk, kind of poring over them with your 21, Really quickly, what is Kari doing?
Kari is probably going to be joining Tuki in trying to find anything to find and read and study.
All right. So,
Yeah.
going over the various tomes, sort of either out in the open on like side desks kind of piled up, or open on the main desks themselves, you see plenty of not journal entries, but like field manuals and records on matters of herbalism and alchemy and medicine, anatomy. You find what appears to be a textbook open on like surgery and tools therein. And on one of the books, you do find a field manual discussing parasites of the world, open to a page detailing fowler worms. But also, among the pages, you find what appears to be a journal. Let's see here. We'll just, Kari is the one who finds the journal. So, kind of sifting through things, you eventually pick up this journal, flip it open, start skimming through it, and it appears to be from one of the higher-ranking members of this monastery, in so much as ranks really matter in a isolated place like this. And it is going over, for the first several pages, it's just personal, sort of private musings and thoughts and records on, record keeping and meditation.
Oh my god, it's Resident Evil.
But after a while, the most recent entries stand out to you because the last few discuss an unusual occurrence. At one point, not terribly long ago, judging by the dates on the calendar, it couldn't have been more than a couple weeks ago at most. The journal states that one of the priests, a man named Brother Allard, discovered an ailing deer while outside of the monastery. And concerned for the beast, he brought it in. And it was discovered very rapidly that it was exhibiting clear symptoms of fowler worm infection, but it was not hostile in any way. The journal notes that this is extremely unusual behavior. Any creature generally infected by a fowler worm becomes incredibly aggressive, attacking anything nearby to eliminate threats to the host body and provide sustenance for both host and worm. So for this deer to be completely docile, despite visibly leaking the black ooze from its eyes and mouth and being shriveled and having the black veins visible under the skin, it was completely docile. Yeah. So, because it was so completely non-confrontational, the priests decided to try and help the deer by performing a surgery to remove the worm. Everything seemed to be going well, but the moment they procured a scalpel to try and get in, the deer, despite being under sedating magic, immediately went ballistic, freaked out, caused some harm, and then just booked it.
Okay.
After that, a few days pass before the journal entries begin to note that following that bizarre encounter, Brother Allard began to have strange symptoms himself. He started to have weird dreams, and he had been trampled by the deer during all of the chaos. So, fearing that he might have been infected, the rest of the priests quarantined him in his room, and finally they intended to notify the shipment that was coming of the danger so that they could get help from the priests in the city. But were growing agitated because the shipment was late. The last entry details how Brother Allard suddenly woke up from a comatose state, visibly exhibiting symptoms of infection himself. But instead of just being a feral, almost zombie-like monster, he just started screaming at everyone in a language they did not understand. They tightened the quarantine and started wondering just what in the world was happening. And that's the final entry.
That is very disconcerting.
I'm assuming that Kari is reading all of this aloud for the group? Or not?
Probably skipping over some of the less pleasant parts for those who might. He's paraphrasing it.
Right. Just kind of summarizing.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I was doing.
Yeah. Except even more.
Right. So.
He reads it and goes, "Shit's fucked."
It sure is.
Well, that is odd. Docile infected? That doesn't generally happen.
It doesn't happen ungenerally as well.
It sounds like it didn't stay that way.
True. I am intrigued by the strange language the infected was displaying, apparently. Or was shouting in. We do not have a record of this. It would be interesting to.
It might not have even been a language.
I've heard of speaking of tongues in like religious rapture, but this isn't quite what I imagined.
Not quite.
Minnove,
Though
have
if it
anything to
was-
add to this?
She's too horrified.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Just, Golden, you've been quiet for a minute. You good?
Yep, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead and cut back to Ludviek for a moment. You kind of cut south from the Infirmary of Beasts and break away from the party to go back through the normal infirmary and out through that door, back out to the outer courtyard and make your way toward Butterscotch, who is currently just happily munching away on some feed that you, I imagine, probably left out before you realized everything was horrible.
Yep.
She looks up as you're approaching.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly just do as I'm preparing to cast that spell, I just like to look around to make sure there's no other animals that are looking weird at us, is there?
Is this feed we brought?
Yeah.
Yes, it would be.
Okay.
Go ahead and make for me a
Okay.
perception check. 22. I mean, you're not seeing anything at the moment. You do spy a red cardinal just watching you from the roof nearby, but that's about it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, then Ludviek is gonna cast again, and okay, I'm gonna have to be very judicious now with the remainder of my spell slots. But yeah. Alright, he's going to warn Butterscotch is like Butterscotch, I hope you are feeling well. As first is what he asks.
Just kind of looks toward you, kind of chomping on some feed. Kind of get the communication back. Little bored, ankles hurt, butt itches, can't scratch, no flies. Bad smell. Don't like it.
Ludviek just gives her a hard scratch, nothing
I
dangerous.
gotcha.
He's got the claws. But as he does
Ludviek
that,
mauls Butterscotch.
no,
Sorry,
no,
bad smell. I don't like it. Little guy, I bathe every day. How dare you impugn my honor? Ha!
No, oh no.
He's like, to which Ludviek can say, "You'll rest for a bit. Bad smell. Bad worms around. Be wary of any animals who do not act like animals.
What, like you?
Yeah.
Remember how you had worm in hoof?
That was
Or
worm?
You had what? It was like
It was more like a beetle.
It was more like a beetle. I was like, okay. It's like you had thing in hoof. There are worms that can do something similar. They are bad smell. Keep away from others if you can for now. We will be leaving as quickly as can, but first we destroy worms. But just be wary of other animals that may be acting strange.
Kind of, you hear the fluttering of wings and something landing on the fence post next to you, and turn to look, and there's the red Cardinal again, staring directly at you.
I saw this earlier.
Yes,
I think everyone except Tuki has noticed it.
Yeah, now that it's flown closer, and as he says that, he's gonna say under his breath, "Animals acting weird."
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna have me roll to see if he forms a connection in here, or?
Did she stay in the study, or did he go out with Ludviek?
Shia is in the study with everyone else. Ludviek is the only one who went outside.
Yeah,
Okay, I was just
I'm
getting
afraid.
confused because he sounded like he was in both places.
Yeah,
No.
That was out of character commentary. So, are you gonna try to speak with animals on this creature?
Yes, he's gonna
All right.
talk to the bird and speak with animals, and hello to you, you little cardinal.
You do not receive any kind of reply.
To which then Ludviek is going to then speak in a combination of. He's going to still do the speak with the animals, but he's going to try speaking basically. He's going to say the same phrase over and over in each language of common, Emirian, Rethiri, and also animal. What are you? Looking directly at the bird.
You go through each of those one at a time, and it's not until you land on Rithari that you get a notable response. The Cardinal suddenly perks up and chirps excitedly.
Little bird.
Looks around for a second, hops on the fence post, looks toward the sort of guest lodgings, and then sort of flutters off toward it very quickly.
Like, Ludviek is gonna just tussle Butterscotch's mane and just says, "Stay safe, Butterscotch. We will be back." And he's gonna go chasing after that bird.
All right. The bird is currently perched on the door handle of the lodgings building and is pecking relentlessly at it. Looks up at you as you draw near, chirps a couple times, pecks the door, and then flits out of the way.
And Ludviek is going to open the door. He's
All right.
going to think, this is probably a bad idea, but he opens the door, pushes it open, and then he stands aside from the door frame.
The bird immediately goes flying into the lodging space, flits around for a couple seconds in a sort of kitchenette area, and then after a second comes zooming back out and perches on a table that's sort of right outside the exterior wall and window. Might have been like an external dining spot, just perches there and is carrying a white washcloth in its beak and just aggressively shakes its head, as if to draw emphasis to the cloth it has.
Ludviek is going to say in Rethiri,
I get the feeling you're trying to communicate. Are you saying peace?
The bird drops the cloth and bobs its head fervently.
He's just gonna mutter. He's like, I am having diplomacy with a bird. All right, not the craziest thing today. To which then Ludviek says, all right, you understand me. You can give yes and no answers. All right, then. Oh, jeez. This is going to be difficult. Are you... How to put this? Are you from this monastery?
Shakes head.
Like a no or yes?
Like a
Sorry.
no.
Like a no. It's like... Are you from deep beneath?
Nods.
We would call you Fowler Worm, is the name, I think. Is that what you are?
Shakes head, tilts head, nods head, tilts head other way, and pecks the table a few times, looking like frustrated with its own answer.
Would you say you are but are not? You are different.
Nods.
That... Alright. I didn't tell. I try to think, Alright, can I have Ludviek do, has he heard of any tales of intelligent Fowler worms? Like, they've only been, or has the stories only been, they're just a plague and disease and they're just violent?
Make for me nature, history, or religion. That'll sort of flavor the type of information you get if you roll high enough.
Oh shit, that's all intelligence, so it doesn't matter. Let's just do, you know what? Religion.
Religion, 18. You have not personally heard of Fowler worms attaining intelligence, but most of your understanding of Fowler worms comes from Rythari, religion and oral tradition, which holds them as wind demons, and the limited, more Sunan biological understanding you have of them primarily focuses on their role in an ecosystem. As horrifying as they are, if they get, if they become intrusive into an environment that does not welcome them, they do serve a purpose in their ecosystems. But outside of that, you've never heard of them being able to attain intelligence, but your own understanding of them is very limited.
Okay. It's like... Alright, Ludviek, I think, I want to ask what it is you want, but that's not exactly yes or no. Is something keeping you here?
Shakes head.
Nothing's keeping you here. Are there more of you?
Ludviek, do me a favor and roll a d4 first, before I answer that.
Yes, sure. D4.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So, you asked, are there more of you? And the Cardinal just looks down and slowly shakes head, indicating perhaps a degree of uncertainty with the answer.
So you might not know as well. Yeah, Ludviek doesn't know what they've read in there, so I'm trying to format what he would ask without having God knowledge, you know.
I gotcha.
Okay. I would hesitate. I will just ask, what is it you want? I know that is not yes or no, but perhaps there is a way you can answer.
The bird looks at you for a second, kind of narrows its eyes, kind of squinting, then looks down at the table and starts aggressively pecking at the wood again, kind of dragging the tip of its beak along the surface and the grain, sort of leaving scratch marks. And it doesn't take you very long to realize that as it's kind of walking backwards and just pecking and dragging its beak, that it is writing and just carving letters into the surface of the table. In Rythari.
Oh, okay. All right.
Spelling out, you help.
Me? Help. I don't know exactly what help I could be, but, So you need me for something.
Kind of
I'm only good
juts
for
its
two
beak
things.
juts its beak at you, and then at the monastery, fluffs its wings out. Get the impression it's basically saying you and your friends.
Okay. I'm actually curious. Are you... What's the hell? It's like, all right. So you need me and others' help. Is there... Are you sick of some kind? An illness of some kind?
Bird starts scratching into the table surface again, and eventually writes out, all sick.
Wait. Do not know if there's more of you. Jeez. Well, I have an idea, but I'm trying to think if Ludviek would have this idea.
Doesn't hurt to throw it out.
Okay, you know what? He's like, alright, fine. Do you have more than one mind? Do you have more than one set of eyes?
Nods slowly. And then abruptly perks up and turns to look out toward, sort of over the monastery wall and off into the forest. And you see the Cardinal's feathers start to poof and flare up.
To which then Ludwig's going to say, a threat?
Bert nods fervently.
All right. All right. I assume we're right. We're right in here. Is where we are.
You are sort of over here.
Oh, over here. All right.
Yeah, by the guest lodgings. There's a little table out front of the guest lodgings where you're having this conversation with this bird, where it has thoroughly vandalized the surface of this table.
Okay. All right. It's like Ludwig's gonna say, all right. I'll take your warning for now. Then, where should we go?
Bird, like, is sort of antsily hopping back and forth between its, like, talon, like, you know, its clawed feet, and then just, like, jabs its beak aggressively, sort of, like, toward the monastery, as if to say, in there.
All right, then. I'm going to trust you on this. Let's... Someone guide me on this. And he's going to then head back to the monastery and head inside, and he's going to be sure to hold open the door so the bird can come in.
Bird goes zooming past you, doubles back, kind of flits in the air next to you, and jabs its beak in the direction of Butterscotch. Tilts its head.
Oh, dang, right. Alright, Ludviek is then gonna instead, yeah, because Butterscotch's right over here, right?
Butterscotch is sort of right down here. Yeah.
Alright. Wait, she wasn't left tied up, right?
You kind of, I believe you did, yeah?
Okay, he's gonna run over there and he's gonna get her unhitched.
Butterscotch kind of looks at you. You still have Speak with Animals going, and she's going to just go, "Don't understand conversation. Untying me. What's happening?"
It's like, I speak many languages. I apparently can also speak bird, or special bird. Special
Show
bird
off.
says... Special bird says trouble is coming. I think it might be safer if you were also inside.
Butterscotch kind of looks at the building and her ears fold back. How's that work?
Safe from something in woods coming this way.
Make for me a persuasion check.
Oh.
That or animal handling. Either would work in this case.
Alright,
Natural 20. Alright, Butterscotch does look a little hesitant for a second, but then just butts her head sort of against your torso. Just, you pulled beetle out of my hoof once. I'm trusting you.
Yes, well, hopefully you'll never have to pull anything else again. Alright. And he's just going to lead her inside, and as he's going in, he's going to just call out for the group. Everyone! Join her!
So yeah, like you all are in the monastery, having just kind of wrapped up your conversation in the study when you hear Ludviek's voice kind of muffled, calling from the entrance hall, sounding a wee bit distressed, perhaps. Nope, that's the wrong button.
Wonder what's gotten into this time.
Hopefully not a worm. Come on, let's go see what's going on. And Jorna's gonna head out and head that way.
So that wouldn't be very good, would it? Duh.
Minnove will follow if other people go.
All right. All right.
We're all going.
Yep, you're all going. Y'all make your way sort of back out, following Jorna into the entrance hall. As you see Ludviek guiding Butterscotch inside through the open double doors, and this just red cardinal just perched on one of the sort of unlit torch sconces not far away, kind of loudly and vehemently chirping and flapping its wings urgently.
Ludviek is gonna quickly call out to them, saying, "Don't harm the bird. It, okay, this is going to sound crazy, but I think it actually has a worm inside of it, but it actually can understand our theory, and I was communicating with it."
Yeah, I can smell it.
I mean, I wasn't going to hurt the bird, but okay.
Seriously? Jorna kind of looks at the bird in surprise.
It understood our theory, and it, from what I was able to understand, it did come from the world below. It has some sort of shared consciousness, but there is something else that is a greater threat that is coming this way from the forest. So I brought Butterscotch inside.
On which note, as you're kind of finishing that sentence, you hear from outside this loud and heavy impact from the closed gates of the monastery.
Jeez.
Then another.
I was like, all right.
I'll just pop up and take a look.
So, what are you doing?
Ludviek is going to lead Butterscotch into. I assume the doors in here are big, right? Or are they
How
all
about I just
small
give you a
at the
visual?
entrance? Okay. Okay, so we got her through the double doors. Okay, won't get her through there. All right, he's just going to put her towards the back of the room and say, yeah, like basically right about here, because she's not going to be fitting through anything else.
Okay, give me just a second also to just, if the bird will agree with me here. The bird is proving annoying. Okay, so you're parking Butterscotch in the back of the room, you said?
Yeah, basically, not right next to the door, but just basically right about there.
Yeah, it's kind of like, keep in mind, there are pillars between these hedges kind of framing the space, so it's very awkward. Butterscotch looks extremely uncomfortable. This is a very tight space for her to occupy.
It's like, all right. So from the gates, damn. Whatever's coming this way is going to be bursting down that door. I think we best be ready and face it.
All right. Jorna is going to assume more of a back position, sort of further away from the door on account of the fact that she doesn't have any offensive options.
Yes.
So I'm going to put her back here for now.
All right.
You have a short bit of time to position yourselves. I will say that the double doors in the back of the space are large enough for Butterscotch to fit through.
Ah. All right, then I would like to. I don't want to put her up there. Are there double doors down here too? Oh, that's quite a. Actually, how far is that?
Where at?
Okay, can easily move there in less than a minute.
Yeah.
All right. And was this all wide open, or was that actually closable? This thing right here.
Which thing?
This like garage entrance you had. You know, the one that let us outside and let us.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah.
That is supposed to be closable, but you recall that was bashed in and not really in any state to be closed, so
all right.
The door kind of works out either way. It's basically just an open access point.
All right. Ludviek is going to lead Butterscotch here into the hallway, and he's going to say to her, she's like, wait here. If we're not back, or you feel something trying to break down, or, well, you know, just, can I even move her right here?
Let me, normally she's in control, but yeah, give
I
me a
don't know if
second.
we have enough time for this heart-to-heart with Butterscotch at the moment.
I know.
Just point where you want her to go. Just hold the B key on your keyboard and float your cursor around.
B? Ah, there we are.
You should be able to just point out where you want her to go.
Is that right there? Or is it not showing?
Oh, wait, no, that's screen relative, not map relative. I'm stupid.
Okay, well, I'm pinging where I want, basically, right there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and she's gonna say, if something tries breaking down this door, he's pointing this one, he's like, run down the hole, and to the left, and out into the green. But hopefully...
Snorts in agreement.
But hopefully, we will be back after fighting monster. Alright. Ludviek is going
yourselves where you like.
You said there's pillars, so would he be standing between two pillars right here?
Let me see here. Let me move you really quick. That's a hedge, like...
Oh, it's a hedge.
Yeah, that's like a proper, like, wall of greenery.
Okay. Alright, then, yeah, Ludviek will just stand right, here.
Alright. So that is where Ludviek is going to go. Where is Tuki going to go?
Right there.
Alright.
On a hedge.
It's all good. Alright.
I can't see it that well.
Yeah, it kind of blends. Like, the hedges blend in super well, and so do the pillars blend in really well. So, you know what? Fuck it. Forget the pillars. They're gone. That just makes positioning frustrating.
I'm gonna tell Thari to stay with Butterscotch and
we can just
direct
paint,
him, perhaps, or direct her, perhaps.
Okay.
we can just paint the pillars in.
Asking who to stay with? Oh, who to stay with Butterscotch?
The
It's
familiar.
familiar.
My familiar.
Oh, I thought you were saying Kari. I was like, what?
Thari.
Thari,
Okay.
TH.
Thari.
Oh,
Someone is drawing red circles on my map.
Because
Yeah.
the pillars.
Okay.
That's if we can't
Okay.
see them, just the pillars.
That
so we
looks
can see
horrible,
them.
but fair enough.
Okay, we won't do it.
Okay. I will say that
Sorry.
the pillars. What?
Oh, what?
Did it? Everyone else get
Something went wrong.
It rightly shouldn't. Seems fine by me, but whatever. Yeah, we'll just say
I'm
that
gonna dismiss-
these pillars right next to the doors at the back aren't there, because then you can't even get to the fucking frescoes if those are there.
Okay.
So those are gone. The rest are there, though. Okay. Shianor in the front.
Shianor.
Oh, okay. I'll pick a different spot.
Sorry.
I mean, that's like in my view of the door.
Okay. Like this, maybe? Okay, that works too.
All right. And do Minnove and Kari want to position themselves anywhere else?
Is there anything in this hall that's
Uh,
like realistically like can be thrown?
I mean, you could theoretically rip one of the candles out of their sconces and toss those.
No, don't worry. Then it's all good. I'm just gonna
Alright.
stand here then.
All right. Because I
And,
like symmetry, I'm going to put Jorna right next to you. And you were going to do something?
Is everyone ready in an action or no?
You can
Or
all
no,
take
what?
one quick action in this brief moment before things go full tits up.
So is everybody readying an action then for when shit goes tits up?
Yeah, you can take or ready an action, I suppose.
Okay.
Kari's just gonna be standing with a sword drawn.
All right.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna rush up here, fast hand, set my hunting trap.
Okay.
Good
All
idea.
right. Good plan. Good plan.
Damn. Oh, damn. Can I see her doing that and also use a hunting trap too? Just to join
Yeah,
in, but
if-
only set. I'm gonna set mine back a space from hers, so right there.
Sure. That works.
Although I don't have fast hands, so it will take me a whole turn to do.
That's fine. That's fine. Give me just a second here. Let me see if I can find a hunting trap token to put on the map here. Will this do it? No, that's incorrect.
And I'm just gonna ready a guiding bolt right at to whatever opens that door.
All right. Okay, so when it comes to your hunting traps, let me see here. I'll just draw them in as rectangles. So one right here and one right here. Yeah?
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Minnove is preparing a guiding bolt. All right.
And
There's nothing more.
If I can do one more thing, I'd like him to hold a javelin, ready to throw at whatever breaks down that door.
You already kind of spent your preparatory action laying down a hunting trap, but you can have a javelin equipped as your weapon of choice.
No, just have the hammer and shield then. All right.
All right.
No.
All right. As you finish these last of your preparations, you hear a few more harsh impacts from the gate outside before they suddenly... and you hear something decidedly large come thundering into the space, along with other footfall varieties you have not heard before. Something kind of clacky and chitony and a bunch of them.
Oh shit.
At which point, the front doors to the space suddenly, as you see the familiar silhouette of a Narloth breaking in through the space. And behind it, you see what appears to be some sort of large black chitinous insectoid creature with these quivering hair-like growths coming out the back of its out of its back. And flanking it, just visible, you can make out the silhouettes of what appear to be 2 more wolves. So, let me go ahead and move these to the token layer. Ah, I forgot to set it so that you could see the name there. All right. It's time for a new initiative roll, everyone.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Zip.
Ooh, Tuki.
All right, is that everyone? Oh, hold on, I need to roll for butterscotch.
I think Tuki might be first, though, with the highest dexterity.
What is
20.18.
Okay, so yeah, Tuki would technically go first. And Minnove had a guiding bolt readied. So that will go off first thing.
And Kari before the Norloth. Okay.
Guiding bolt. Where is guiding bolt? There's guiding bolt.
All right. A 10 to hit?
Yep, and so it probably misses, and so
Yeah.
I waste a spell slot and just waste the entire thing.
Did it step on my trap?
It's about to. It's like in the doorway. It hasn't quite fully stepped through.
Okay.
Actually, its token technically overlaps where you laid your trap. Yeah, it would be stepping in your hunting trap.
Okay, so a dexterity saving throw DC 13.
I do not want to print this. All right, a DC 13 dex saving throw. These things are not good at dex. That's a 9.
So it's restrained and takes 1d3 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right.
And so since it'll be restrained, I think Minnove should have advantage.
True.
Correct.
Okay. First, roll me that 1d3 piercing damage, and Minnove, you can roll your attack roll for Guiding Bolt again.
Yes.
A 20 will hit.
And 3 piercing.
All right, 3 piercing. We'll use the initial damage roll of 13 points of radiant damage. All in all, that's pretty good. As the Narloth breaks down the door, takes a step forward, you can see black ooze dripping out of its eyes like tear lines and out of the corner of its jaws like drool. Its heavy foot steps forward, comes down on the hunting trap, and it just and it lets out this agonized, wet, sort of gurgling roar with pain, almost involuntary, before it rapidly just goes quiet and just focuses forward, unnaturally silent. All right, that is prepared actions complete. Tuki, you're up.
Let me just see how far she is. Okay. I'm just going to have Tuki aim. Well, she doesn't need to aim. So she will fire.
Right.
Hand crossbow.
All right.
Where'd it go? There it is. Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, that isn't great. So yeah, you fire off your crossbow bolt. And as you know about these things, when you ran into them in that other monastery, that old forest ruin, these things have really tough hide. So your crossbow bolt, unfortunately, just kind of bounces off, which is unfortunate, to say the least. But that ends your turn, unless you want to move.
Nope. I'm good.
All right. So, this Kari, this black insectoid creature that resembles a cross between an ant and a praying mantis, with feelers along its back, is going to observe the now restrained Narloth for a second, and then it's just going to quietly turn, and it is going to use its turn to do a dash to just start going the other way, and you all lose sight of it.
Oh shit.
So I'm going to move it to the GM screen, or the GM layer. And this wolf here is likewise going, well, this wolf here is just going to park itself up here.
I think they can squeeze past
They
someone.
They can,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Okay,
All right.
makes sense.
So that brings us to the Narloth. So it is currently restrained. What can it do about that? Let's see here. Restrained. What's this guy got to do to get out of your hunting trap there, Tuki?
Let me double check. It's not a very high DC, but it's going to be strength to basically rip out of it.
All right, just a strength ability check, I'm guessing.
Pulling it up. Oh, it's 1d4? DC 13 strength check to free itself.
DC 13. That. All right. So
Okay,
it is
still
going to.
restrained.
It's going to look down at that at the trap currently ensnaring its leg. Just kind of kick at it for a second. Its expression is going to like flatten, as if it's annoyed. Let's see here. That counted as its action, right?
Yep.
All right. So it can't move. So it's just going to glare in the group's general direction and just bare its teeth. Kari, it's to you.
Well, we're gonna do a little. We're gonna do a little thing called
What?
flamethrower. It right in its face.
Flamethrower. Okay. All right.
In fact, we're gonna expend a second level spell slot for this.
Ooh. All right.
So it needs to make a dexterity save of 16, which it has disadvantage on.
Zeros.
Okay.
Huh. All right.
Skitch.
Yes,
One thing
see-
I forgot, the hunting trap, every failed strength check does 1 piercing damage.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the heads up. That is an additional 1 point of HP away. All right, so yeah, it rolled zeros on its saving throw.
Both times.
Yeah. What are the odds of that? All right, 15 damage from Kari. Fire, whoosh, washes over it, kind of recoils, hisses in frustration, lifts up one of its great shielded arms to ward its face. It's none too happy. Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, my headphones are acting up.
It's all good. Take your time.
I cannot hear anything that's being said right now. Test.
Test.
Boots and pants.
Okay.
Yes? You can hear us now?
So, yep. And then Kari's going to use his remaining movement to go back here.
All right.
And then he's going to say, Shinor, I believe in you. You can do it. And he's going to use his bonus action to give Shinor 1d8 of inspiration.
Yay!
All right.
Merci beaucoup.
All right. That brings us to Shienor's turn.
Alrighty. Shienor is going to use his bonus action to activate his Blade Song.
Of course.
Okay. We did not have a long rest after the last fight. Yeah. So that's... I only have one use left. So that gives me this one. I'm gonna use another catapult. This time with Alchemist's Fire that I shall draw. Doesn't do as much damage as the Acid Flask, but it continues to do so. Okay, let me see, catapult. There. So it needs to do a dex save, right?
That's a 19, natural 20.
Shit. Yeah, but it have disadvantage on dex save if it's restrained? No.
Yeah. It has disadvantage.
So it does. Dang it. All right, 5 then. So yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. Then I shall do. So that is gonna be 16 damage and another 1 point of fire damage.
All right. So yeah, glass shards go slicing across its face on the impact. It kind of
you
reels
rolled
a bit.
one S4.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think that was a roll.
It comes out the same.
Okay. Still.
All right.
Right. Also, I'm gonna move ahead a little bit.
All right. Minnove, it is to you.
What is up, my dudes? It is me, Minnove.
The Nove.
The Nove. Was there a door leading outside here?
No. The
door leading outside here.
Yeah, there's a door leading outside over there, sort of in the infirmary, and then the main door leading outside that the Narloth is currently stuck in, and the big, sort of wider doors to the Beast Infirmary way up at the northwestern end.
Cool. I'm gonna slink away.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash. 40. Where's this door going in here?
Right here. Also, your back is to the door that goes out of the main hall there.
Oh, I thought this was a door. Sorry, my bad.
No, Butterscotch is just in the hall. Yeah. So.
Cool. I'm just gonna squeeze past Butterscotch. Excuse me.
All right.
Gonna. Oh, I'm just gonna get over there.
All right.
Just gonna be like, "Hello, Miss Butterscotch. Excuse me. Excuse me."
All right.
And that's gonna be my. I'm gonna bonus. Can I bonus anything? No, I can't bonus anything. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Butterscotch is going to just give off kind of a uncomfortable noise. And is going to just take Shianor's familiar for the time being and is just going to kind of go over here for now.
Right.
That brings us to this wolf down here. That is going to just move up and kind of wedge itself into this space along with the Narloth and ready in action to help it with the bear trap. You can see it like crouching down and clamping its teeth around the contraption of the hunting trap and is braced to start pulling.
Right.
Which brings us to
make the strength check if it wants to.
Which brings us to Ludviek's turn.
It could make the strength check though.
Yeah,
If it wants to.
freeing itself or another creature.
True, but the wolf doesn't have as high of a strength bonus as the Narloth does.
Fair enough. Just throwing it out there.
All right, Ludviek, you're up. What you doing, buddy?
Dang it, I forgot I unmuted because I was coughing. Sorry. Anyway, right then. So wait, is the wolf underneath the boss or just to the side or?
It's kind of to the side and kind of crouching under it. Remember, Narloths are like large gorilla-shaped quadrupeds with large kite shield-sized growths.
Right.
So-
Okay. Big enough that a medium creature could go underneath it. Okay.
Yeah, at least a wolf that's lower to the ground and is actively crouching and biting the hunting trap.
Well, okay. Well then. Yeah. That's a whole lot of nope.
Cool.
We're throwing down the beam.
Oh, I just realized also that I forgot to roll an initiative roll for Jorna.
Oh, right.
Oh no.
So I am going to fix that now. An 11 for her. So.
Oh, yeah. If you want her to first do her turn.
No, it's fine, it's fine. She probably doesn't have much to do at the moment anyway, so it's fine. Alright. So I'm just going to resort and then fast forward back to you, Ludviek. Okay.
Ew. Yes.
All right. So Moonbeam.
Pale beam of light. Yeah, moonbeam.
All right.
We throwing that down.
All right. So just an aura of radiation, essentially. Pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. So.
Right there.
So okay.
Or, well, I guess actually technically, just that way it's on both of them. Yeah.
On Memento, we've done this before, so I have a way to do this. Give me just a second, and I will drop down a token that you can control that has its aura just glowing out from it.
Cool.
Assuming that my buttons here will work. Okay. And Ring Beam, controlled by Ludviek with a 5-foot, really bright blue. Nope, that's bright red, really bright blue radius that everyone can see. Boop. See if you can move that around.
I can. Bada boom.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. So with a moonbeam, When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that causes searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. So that wolf and that Narloth both need to make saving throws. And
Which the DC is
14.
I'm not sure if it is 14. Yeah, it is 14.
Should be.
It is 14.
And they will both get advantage on this because of the befouled feat.
Ooh.
Hold on, that was a check, not a saving throw. I misclicked. Okay. Yeah, the wolf doesn't have proficiency. Okay, so the wolf fails, Narloth succeeds. So that is 2d10.
All right, I will roll 2d10. Ah, 11.
All right. Give me just a second here. I'm running some math. Okay. All right. So 11 points. That'll be 5 to the Narloth and a full 11 to the wolf. I'd have to move your thing out of the way so I can click on the wolf.
This would be better. Location.
Well, too late now. All right. So, casting that spell was your action. Do you want to move at all, or are you good?
I will move up to Shianor, and I will use my bonus to... What was it? Come on, I just had it. Use my bonus to give him Wall of Steel, plus 3 to AC to the start of my
Christ.
turn.
Okay, that's
All right.
Let's give the blade. Let's give the dancer more AC. Why not?
Yeah, not the characters that need it.
yeah,
I can only do it to somebody I'm next to.
yeah, but
All right.
Gonna
So, that brings us to the top of the turn order. Tuki's theme technically, but I gotta do a thing first.
Uh-oh.
Yep, so give me just a second here. I need to do a few things. Okay. So, Minnove, you had rushed further up the passage, or kind of came to a stop right by the door to the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of parking yourself there for a second, you move your eyes further ahead, and you pick up the sound of more of those chitinous legs pulverizing first dirt and then stone, and other padded feet running rapidly across, as you see 2 wolves come rounding the bend of that doorway and can absolutely hear a Kithari at their back.
No fun.
Oh shit.
So I need to add these all to the turn order. All right.
Is Minnove shouting something?
Well, it's not her turn yet.
Okay.
So for now, it's Tuki's turn. You are not aware of the new arrivals at your north.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yep, I didn't need to be told.
All right, what you up to?
I am going to take aim at the wolf.
All right. It's kind of crouched a little precariously under the Narloth, but sure, go ahead and make your attack roll.
18.
18. Let me see here. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
11.
11.
That's my worst roll in a very long time.
Well, I mean, It's fine. It didn't have that many hit points left. Your crossbow bolt finds the gap between its eyes, punctures it. It takes a few staggering steps back, and right as it topples over onto the ground, you see a black worm just slide out from the gap in its eye and disappear off into the shrubbery off to one side, as that wolf is dead.
Technically, it's in the middle of the moonbeam. Wouldn't that worm immediately be exposed to the moonbeam?
True. That is true. So it needs to make its constitution save.
Doesn't need to. It still takes half damage if it succeeds.
True. So yeah, it just kind of emerges and then immediately vaporizes in the radiation.
Black.
All right. Good shot, Tuki. First kill.
Double kill.
All right. Anything else on your turn, or are you good?
I aimed.
Ah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Then that is for you then. All right. So, un momento, por favore. All right. So, at around this time, you'll see emerging into view behind the Narloth yet another Cathari.
Sheesh.
You get the impression they sent a lot here.
Apparently.
All right, that brings us now to here with these wolves. So, Wolf C1 here is going to come charging at you, Minnove, and is going to make a bite attack and a claw attack at you.
Okay.
That is a 23 and a 15 to hit.
Sheesh.
The first one hits.
All right. So that will be 11 points of piercing damage.
And I think you need to make a saving throw to not be.
Don't
knocked
tell him how to
prone.
DM.
All
No,
right.
don't. These things don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah. It lunges, it sort of clamps on, starts biting aggressively, clawing at you. You manage to, grab onto, the equivalent of its wrists to stop it from, cutting deep into your scales, but its teeth still find purchase in your shoulder, bite deep. You kind of cry out in pain before you shove it off.
Exciting.
So, yeah, the rest of you would have just heard Minnove crying out in pain.
Oh, shit.
So, this wolf here is going to make an active effort to try and break the Narloth out of its bonds. So that is a strength check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 21.
Okay, it's broken.
All right, so the wolf sort of just leans forward, sniffs at the trap for a second, then looks at a more complicated but less, just a sophisticated part of the mechanism and just tears into that, which causes the tension in the device to just release and the trap falls open. Which brings us to the
I couldn't
Cathari.
count. It's 33.
What was that?
I couldn't count. It was 33. I'm at them. Sorry, I didn't just adjust my hit points because I couldn't count.
It's all good.
Okay.
Did a wolf enter the moonbeam to do that then?
He is right outside of it.
Well, that's not where the trap is.
True. Okay, yeah. He would still need to make that con save. 17. So I think that's a success, so he'll take half damage. So, Ludviek, can I get the 2d10 radiant for that wolf, please?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. R to the 10. Oh, I have a space there.
7. All right. So, he burns a bit, but he seems fine. All right. Now we come up to this Cathari that Minnove had heard, which is going to like, larger things can squeeze through smaller spaces, right? It just takes more of their movement to do it.
Yep.
Right, so it is going to squeeze on through and just manages to get there. At which point, it is going to lay eyes on you, Minnove, and it is going to do a spray of acid.
Oh, shit.
So,
Dex saving throw.
indeed, I need a dex saving throw from you.
Oh, but the wolf is in line too, no, right?
So it is. All right, so that's going to be a fail, Minnove, unfortunately. So you will take, oh my god, 16 points of acid damage.
Holy crap.
It rolled really good. Let's see how the wolf there does with its dex save. Badly, so it also takes the full 16.
You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We take these wins.
All right, so the Cathari just spews out the spray of potent acid that strikes against you. It burns like crazy. Another sort of loud, involuntary shriek kind of comes out of you. This hurts like hell. But that ends the Cathari's turn, and that brings us to the Narloth, who is going to just kind of roll its feet a little bit. It starts its turn in the ring beam, so it needs to make a con save or be burned. All right. All right. Because of the befouled feet, it has advantage on that, so 21.
I'll roll.
17.
Hey, that's better.
Indeed.
Even at half damage, that's still something.
All right, so it is going to look forward. It is going to see the two lions in front of it. It is going to just growl and take a step forward directly into the next trap. So it needs to make another saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Dex?
Dex 13.
2.
One
And
D-
I was about to say, wouldn't it be
1d4.
Ludviek's, but yeah.
And 1d4.
1d4.
All right. So it takes 3 points of piercing damage. Just comes to a stop, looks down, and actually it stops looking annoyed and looks legitimately pissed as it just roars at the bear trap. Kari, you are up, my friend.
You know what? I'm getting a sense of deja vu, so you know what that means? You know what that means?
I'm sure you're going to tell us. More burning hands. It needs to make another fucking dex save. 2.
Actually 1.
Yeah, technically a 1.
For 18 damage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
actually, 19 damage because the damage taken from the trap. Because of the failed dex save.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
All
and
right.
then, then he's gonna go, Ludviek, I believe in you!
Okay.
And Ludviek now has inspiration.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining this guy just like, while this is going on, runs up, blasts fire, runs back in. As he's running back, I'm believing in you guys, giving like finger guns.
All right, Shianor, you're up.
Okay, I heard the cry from the outside. You can handle this. And I'm gonna cast haste on me because I won't be able to reach it otherwise. Oh no, I can't cast haste on me. I don't have a 3rd level spell slot anymore because I wasted it on fly.
No, you wasted it not on fly, but on something else when you were fighting the sludges.
Yeah, you cast haste on yourself already today.
Yeah, yeah. I have 3 third level spell slots. So
Oh yeah, you did cast fly twice.
But
Yeah.
Fly was also last night.
I didn't see that we made a long rest after that. So
We did.
Yeah,
So
because we
you would-
woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the middle of the night.
Yeah, so you would have at least one third level spell slot.
Okay, true. Okay, then I will indeed cast haste on
All right.
myself.
All right, you are hasted.
Okay, now I have a move speed of 35 base plus 10 from the Blade Song plus or times 2 from haste. So
Indeed.
that is 30, 60.
Did you
One day I'll
cast
get
Blade
this
Song?
technical run again.
You did at the start of the
Yes.
fight, yeah.
So
Did he? I don't
can
see it
move-
on the
I
sheet
can
here.
move up to here. Oh, I.
Yeah, I don't see Blade Song being used unless that was just verbally, but I don't remember. I don't recall it being called like that.
I didn't link it when I casted it. So
Yeah.
this
He
is
did
the-
use it. I remember him saying as
Yeah.
such.
Okay, so this is where I can move, and I can only make a bonus action, but I can't use it to attack anymore because I don't have used my main action to attack. I'm gonna stand right here, not doing anything, just
All right.
preparing.
All right. Minnove, you're up.
I'm going to cast Shatter.
All right. Where at?
There's 2 big spots.
There is that. True.
I'm casting
Alright.
Shatter.
You're casting chowder.
Chowder. I'm not in the mood.
All right.
I'm not. And then right above these guys here.
All right.
And that is going to be 3D.
And they both need to make con saves, yes?
Yes, con saves with a spell save of 16.
Okay. Wolf first. That's a natural
Yeesh.
20, so he saves the Cathari. A 5. What? No, actually, 16, so just meets it.
What?
You already told us they have advantage.
Yeah, the befouled feat that they inherently have gives them advantage on certain saving throws.
Is there any kind of like stone, crystal, or anything like that on
The
the Cathari?
The Cathari is made of like a chitinous exoskeleton, but it's not like made of stone or metal. It is a hard substance, but it's like a bug exoskeleton because it's an insect.
Okay. So it wouldn't be like ignorganic or whatever the fuck it is there.
Yeah, it's fully
Let's make
organic.
it a con save. So it just takes half of this then, which, yeah.
Not
Okay.
fantastic, but still, damage is damage. Don't knock
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. It is Minnove's turn. That brings us to Jorna, who, likewise would have heard Minnove screaming. And so she is going to go ahead and spend her turn moving here with her movement. Let's see here. Does she have anything she can use to heal at range? Probably.
Healing word.
She does indeed have that, yes. So she will use her bonus action and a 3rd level spell slot to cast Healing Word. Well, no, 2nd level, excuse me. So that should be a total of 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. Add an additional d4, so there should be an extra 1d4 added to this roll, I think. Right?
Looks like it.
I
Yes.
think so.
All right. So
Yes,
add
there's
one
only
more.
one.
All right. So 4, 8, 9, 10. So you get 10 hit points back there, Minnove. Which brings us to Butterscotch, who's just going to kind of whinny in terror. All right. This wolf is dead. Ludviek, it's your go.
Alrighty. Oh boy, alright. Well, hold the line. Alright, well then, he's going to... Actually, that's a good point. Thanks, chitin as well. Yeah, we decided that moving the circle would cost a bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the boss is technically going to be in that thing even on the start of its next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, then Ludviek is going to... Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, okay. Do you do switching weapons a free action, or is it... Do I have to drop a weapon? Because I figured he'd have like a side thing he could put his hammer
My
on.
usual understanding is that dropping a weapon is a free action, and I believe swapping to a new one is a bonus action, isn't it?
Well then...
That's my understanding,
why
at
not?
least.
Correct. Well, no, dropping is a free action, and you can pull one.
You can pull a weapon as
you-
part of your attack.
Yeah,
Ah.
correct.
So yeah, you can swap to a different weapon as part of the same attack, yeah. So yes, you
Just trying to
can
think-
switch to a different weapon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think whether I want to throw some protection onto Tuki or get an attack off here. I think for right now, I'll use my bonus to switch weapons, so I'm not dropping anything, to a javelin. And I have how many of those again? I have 6 of those. Okay, so I'm going to attack by throwing a javelin into the Narleth.
All right. Roll it.
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to get back there. All right. Oh,
Nope. You throw the javelin and it just kind of bounces off of its armored crest.
well, either way, got another attack, so here we go.
Let me see here. When restrained, do attacks have advantage against it? Yes, they do.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that would
okay.
technically be an advantage, so the 23 will hit.
Okay, but the 17 did not.
No, these things have obnoxiously high armor class. That's kind of their whole thing.
All right, well then, 10 piercing
All
and do I want to? It'd be my last spell slot. Well, okay, for healing, we still got lay on hands. So, yeah, all right. Well, all that is good and right, I cast Smite.
All right.
Yes.
Just a base first level.
Oh, wait, I can't. It's for melee. I can't.
Yeah.
I just
Ah.
read that. I was just
Okay.
like, wait a second. Nope, can't
right.
do that.
Okay, never mind. Cool idea,
Never
but
mind.
not this time. No.
Yeah, not this time. And then, okay, 2 attacks, got a hit on it, and he's going to move back here. So at least Tuki is in his aura of protection. And that will end his turn.
All right. Which brings us to...
Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted your description of the whole him hitting the thing. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You throw a javelin and manage to like get it in the shoulder where it's a little softer. Anyways, that brings us now to this wolf here that is behind the Cathari. It sees in front of it a new target, and it is going to come charging at you, Sheen, or kind of ducking under the Cathari, and it is going to make 2 attacks against you. 1 bite and 1 claw attack.
Gimme.
Neither of those hit. Even with the advantage it has because one of its allies is technically adjacent to you, it does not get you.
Oh, right. Okay. Then I can't do anything, so. Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the top of the turn order. I do have a thing I need to do first. Let's see here. Everyone except for Shianor and Minnove, you'll hear the sound of shattering glass from somewhat deeper into the monastery.
Ah, shit.
And get the impression that you probably just got a little bit more company.
No. It's not good.
You
Well,
are
it doesn't
being
bother you whatsoever.
you are being swarmed right now.
Yes.
And the Cardinal is freaking the fuck out. But it is, let's see here. I'm figuring let's go through this particular round, and then after that, we'll probably have to put a pause on this, because we're going to be here for a while.
No.
But either way, Tuki, you're up.
In character, I would not be sticking around here.
Then don't.
Yeah, don't.
And then
Fire a shot and get out of here.
And I'm going to fast hand heal Minnove after dashing.
All right, so having heard your girl crying out and some of your friends rushing off to go help her, you go busting through, rush around, and yeah, you see Minnove looking kind of rough as she's wrestling with a wolf and dashing, and quickly just wrap some bandages up on her to give her back some hit points. Nice.
Almost max.
Almost. About 8 short, but still. Anything else you can do on your turn, or is that it?
That was my action, bonus action, and movement.
All right. Still, well spent. All right. So, as you're kind of patching up Minnove, Minnove, when you were coming here, were you coming here with the intention of opening the door to the infirmary or not?
Well, I was coming in here with the intent of, if we're getting flanked, because this is the perfect flanking opportunity to not get us flanked. So I was kind of thinking that people were going to come in also through this door here, but I don't know.
Well, on that note, y'all remember that one Cathari you saw earlier that just kind of wandered off when it saw the Narloth stuck in a trap?
Is it like right around here?
If the door there right now is closed next to you, then you are going to hear the sound of wood breaking and falling down, and get the impression that that Cathari you saw before has just returned to the arena.
Fuck.
Cool.
Has squeezed through there.
Wait a minute.
Eh?
There's a third group of wolves.
Yeah.
What?
No, there will be. I'm making a prediction.
Okay.
Interesting prediction. So, this Cathari is currently its turn. It had to sacrifice some movement to squeeze, so it's going to just move up there, kind of awkwardly climbing over beds and crates. And, yeah, you called it, Impulsive.
Hey.
There are more wolves indeed.
Oh.
So,
Who
I'm
would've
really
guessed?
quickly just going to add these two to the turn order. Ascending, and move us to, let's see here. Where was Catharia in this turn order? Because that's where we're supposed to be. Okay, so we're back with Catharia, and it just finished its go. Just kind of running up there. It doesn't have line of sight, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have it dash to just move a little bit further ahead to make some room, bringing an end to its turn. Now, let's see here. Wolf A2 down here is going to take a risk, and it is going to attempt to just duck under the Narloth and come running through, so it's going to have to pass through the ring beam. Which means it needs to make that Constitution save.
Correct.
So... Boop. Alright, give me 2d10 damage, it'll take half. 10, so it'll take 5 points of damage. Okay, so let's see here. It does still have some speed, so yeah, it's just gonna get up in your business there, Ludviek. 2 attacks coming your way, bite and claws.
Ooh.
Okay, so one of those misses, but the other is a critical hit.
Fuck.
So you will take a total of 6 points of slashing damage as this wolf rears up and starts snapping and clawing at you. The teeth are sort of easy enough to ward off as you kind of like just put your hand on its throat and hold it back. But as you're doing that, one of its claws sort of comes up and like rakes down your face, almost over your eye, causing you to kind of drop the wolf and stagger back a step. Which then brings us to the wolf over here. Wolf C1, engaged with Minnove, Tuki, and Shianor. Let's see here. It is going to...
Well, good
It has 3 options.
I say that Tuki sort of imposed herself as much as she could between the two.
Yeah.
We need to get out of this hallway and into like a choke point.
So yeah, it's going at Tuki, yeah. So yeah, a bite and claw attack coming your way, Miss Fletcher. So a 20
No, it's
and
only one hit.
Yep, only one hits, and it's not a natural 20. Still, that's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
All right. So yeah, the wolf kind of lunges over, sort of rears up on its hind legs, jumping from Minnove to you. You kind of lift up your forearm to try and catch it. Its claws don't make any headway through the leather of your armor, but its teeth do, piercing, sinking in, and you're just crying out as some blood goes running down your forearm to splatter on the floor.
I have a quick question, if that's okay.
Yes.
I see that there's a wall here, but is this like a half wall, or is like, can I see into this room?
It's a full wall. That's a separate
full
room.
wall. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the doorway is down. I think the doorway is like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like one of those like partial kind of like office areas where you're like, oh my god, like hello,
No,
reception.
I got you. Yeah, no, that was the study. All right, that brings us to this Cathari, who needs to see if he gets his acid spray back. He does not.
Thank fuck.
So instead, what this Cathari is going to do... I can't really get in there. There's nowhere for it to do its thing, so what it's going to do for now is it is going to back up and squeeze through the door there to disappear into the Beast of Infirmary, or the Infirmary of Beasts, rather. So that will be its turn. Now it's to the Narloth, who is still dealing with bear traps.
And starting its turn in fire.
Yep, so con save for him. That's a 12. He fails, so give me 2d10 radiant damage. He's going to take it all.
Please be good.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a strength check to break free. He is
Isn't
going
he also
to...
on fire from Alchemist Fire?
Is that what Alchemist Fire ignites people and burns them over time?
Oh, right. I completely forgot that Alchemist Fire does 1d4 damage ongoing. Yeah.
All right. Any
Until
saves related
it's
to that?
put
or-
out. Yeah,
Okay.
you can use your action to put it out.
Well, right now, for one thing, first roll me that fire damage. Okay, 1.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, so it needs to make its strength check to break free. Its advantage is only on saving throws, so it doesn't do it.
And 1 piercing damage.
1d4, right?
No, on a failed check, it's only 1.
Oh, it's only 1 more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the initial is a d4, and then every turn that they fail, or every time someone fails to break them out, it's 1.
Ah, okay.
All right, so
Bernard
you're
was
just
about to have a bad day.
humiliating kind of the signature linchpin of this encounter, but all right, Kari, you're up.
You know,
Hey, it was
it's
smart to
really
play-
funny.
You're gonna flamethrower chit.
Well, actually, before Kari makes his turn, I want Ludviek to shut him. He's like, make for the central room. We can't get pincered.
Ludviek.
All right, burning hands, roll it.
Stupid bird.
Make me that disadvantaged save.
All right. 15.
Nope.
Fails. Jesus Christ. Hunting traps OP, please nerf.
Aren't you glad we didn't have time to place down a third one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then
Glad I remembered it.
Yes.
Oh, and this time Kari's gonna go, I'm doing such a great job, me.
At least stay within distance of me.
Okay.
What do you mean?
All right.
If you're within 10 feet of
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Guess I'll stop right there.
Okay.
What? Closer?
Well,
that it could be
because
within range of
I
your
only
aura.
had 15 feet of move.
Yeah.
Well, why not move? If you can move all the way back there, why not just move here?
Because that's 20 feet.
Yeah. It's all good. He's got it. Don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah.
Shianor,
Yeah.
you're up.
Okay. I am going to make an attack against Wolf C1.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna make it with Booming Blade because I can.
A 13
Yeah.
just hits.
Does it? Oh, that's okay.
All right.
Okay, that's apparently that didn't work. Disregard this, please.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do 8 points of slashing damage, and I believe 1. Let me check Booming Blade again. 1d8 extra thunder damage.
All right. Roll it.
Not the. I don't want the advanced. How do I get the standard simple roll there? And
All right.
another 6 points of thunder damage.
Indeed. So as you kind of turn in the spot after fending off Wolf C2, you bring one of your blades around, utter a quick incantation to channel kinetic energy into it, bring it into the side of that wolf, and there's this, thunderous blast and a burst of concussive energy as the wolf gets slammed into the wall. Actually, go ahead and just roll me 1d4 really quick, if you'd be so kind.
I will be so kind indeed. My
Okay,
usual
it
one
does
for
not make a
1d4.
hole in the wall, but so it just kind of slumps there, dead as a doornail.
Okay. Good. Then I will use my haste attack on Wolf C2.
All right.
This is this.
16 hits. Yep.
And this will be 9 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then I will make my offhand attack against Wolf C2.
26 hits.
And another 10 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So as you kind of spin around and give it a couple of mighty cleaves with your blades, and it too is going to drop.
Okay.
The
Now we get the
wolves
big guys.
do good
Coming in.
damage, and they're fast, but they're not necessarily the most durable creatures in the world.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, Minnove, you're up.
I'm assuming I have to get closer to see, because what I want to do is I want to do something with these boxes here.
Okay.
So in order to see those, I need to get like right here, right?
Right.
Boxes.
Where? Ah, there you go.
Right here.
Okay. I mean, there's still like a wall and a door, albeit an open
Okay,
door,
move
sort of
here.
between you and the infirmary there. But what do you want to do with the boxes?
What would it take? Like, how much? Can I gain how much they weigh? How much they weigh?
I mean, we're talking about like this big box right here.
Like, I'm assuming it's a bunch of stacked boxes.
That's more like a big bookshelf. That's just square shaped for some reason. It's like a big shelf.
Okay.
Loaded down with stuff.
Okay. If I, because catapult won't be enough for it.
Probably not, no. It's loaded down with a bunch of like medical supplies and tools.
No, I figured. And then Mage Hand won't do shit. Because Mage Hand is also the same thing. If I casted Magic Missile, could I disturb it enough to where it tips over?
You can certainly try.
Or at least, like, maybe hit this and hopefully it hits that. I just want to tip... Essentially, the end of the goal is to tip this. I don't care if I hit this.
To like, just block the path.
Block the path and maybe fall on top of him, if possible.
You can certainly
Like that.
try. It's kind of an awkward angle, but you can try.
Alright, I'll cast Magic Missile.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me the magic missile damage. That's mage armor. And I will vibe check it.
Magic Missile, where is it? Where are you, my love? What did it roll? Did it only roll one dart?
Yep, it only rolled one dart.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 more darts.
Wow.
Hey,
Max damage. Yeah, okay, so what I was going to do is I was basically going to be like, if more than half of the magic missiles do more than half damage, like 3 or more, then it would be a success. That's max damage, so yeah, sure. So you successfully managed to send these bolts of energy around, and even with this awkward line of sight and the Cathari looming in the doorway, you managed to bring these bolts of energy around, sort of circling through the room in a single orbit before they slam into the side of that bookshelf with a hard concussive boom, 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 and send it toppling and teetering over with this loud and heavy sound. I'm going to have that Cathari make a dexterity saving throw with your spell save DC of 15. And
16.
16.
I don't know why it says 15. I'm trying to fix that.
Yeah, it's weird. And if it fails, I will do some bludgeoning damage to it. It just succeeds. So it manages to shift back and avoid bludgeoning damage, but that path there is now thoroughly blocked. It is no longer passable. So I will represent that with a box, probably, if I can find a token for one. Give me a moment. While I'm looking for that, is there anything else you wish to do with your turn, or is that it?
That's all I can do.
All right. Un momento then. This'll do. So we will just use this to tell us that this door is impassable. Alright. That is your go.
Yep.
Which brings us to Wolf B1. Where the fuck is that? Ah, it's one of these. So this wolf is going to... That door's closed. You heard the Cathari coming in but didn't necessarily see them. So that door's closed. I'm going to have that wolf make a dexterity check to see if it can open the door. If it can muster the finesse. Nope. So you hear scratching and scrabbling on the other side of that door as that wolf tries to get it open, but doesn't seem to quite know how to work the door handle. So it's just going to use its action to attack the door and try to break it down. Let's see here.
Okay.
How many hit points does a door usually have? Probably not very many.
Depends on the door.
It's like a sturdy wooden door, but not necessarily reinforced.
And maybe.
So yeah,
All
like
right.
what Sepia said, 10, 15.
Okay. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. He is able to break down the door, but it takes his turn to do it. So that wolf just kind of comes rushing out into the hallway and is going to divert towards Jorna, seeing her alone. Speaking of Jorna, it's her turn. And she is going to... First, I'm going to have her make an intelligence check. Natural 20. Okay. So, as this wolf comes charging toward her, teeth bared, Jorna is going to hold a hand out toward the wolf and is going to cast Command. And is going to say, "Stop!" So, the wolf must make a wisdom saving throw.
If they can understand her.
Jorna's making a bit of a gamble at the moment.
Yeah, true.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It does not say what Jorna's saving throw DC is.
Well, what's her... She would be wisdom, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So her wisdom plus her proficiency?
So a total of 6 between those two. And then
So
add,
like-
like,
14.
DC 14.
14, yep.
Okay. So the wolf will make a wisdom saving throw DC 14. And definitely succeed. But it does seem to register the command, judging by the way it kind of tilts its head.
Weird.
Like I said, they clearly understand. The bird was carving Raithari.
Yeah, but I didn't see that. My character didn't.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, but
so
you're commenting as a player.
yeah. All right. That brings us to Butterscotch, who is going to freak the fuck out at all of the noise and the fighting and the yuck, and is going to attempt to break down the door there so that she can get further away. So that will be an attack against the door for a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage. I'd say that'll do it. So she kicks open that door and is going to just full tilt. She's just going to just spend her full movement to just disappear in here somewhere.
Oh no.
Shianor, your familiar is on her back, so you would actually get I'll reveal the space for y'all. So
Alright.
give me just a second here. That is the wrong button.
60 more wolves!
No.
Oh,
It's just 8. Ah, that's the tree,
Indeed.
which looks a little sickly.
If I grabbed one that had leaves, you wouldn't be able to see anything in the fucking room.
Yeah, you're right. You're
It's
right.
also
Okay.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
That's enough.
Bless you.
You can't tell me what to do.
Okay.
All right. Ludviek, it is your go. Are you muted?
Sorry, I also was sneezing my head off. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we've caught everything. All right. Damn. Okay. With his free action, he's going to say in Rethari. I assume this door here is open, right?
I don't think anyone closed it behind them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just gonna shout, "Fall back!" In common to Kari and in Rethari, looking at the bird.
The Cardinal,
Where?
who I forgot to add to the turn order. I will go ahead and add the Cardinal to the turn order. Give me a moment.
Fall back
In this regard, I shall roll initiative for Thari.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
And 18. Why is this damn familiar always faster than me?
It's an ermine, man. They're twitchy. All right, so you have issued that command. I'm gonna just let the Cardinal use their reaction to just do that and just flit over there and just kind of perch on the floor and chirp. That was your free action to do that.
All right, and for my bonus action, I'm going to move the
That's your
moonbeam.
movement. Oh, your moonbeam. Okay.
Yeah, and right there. That way it isn't. But that way it's not going to hit Kari. Don't need a singed bird.
All right, so that'll hit that wolf. That wolf needs to make a con saving throw.
Kari is safe. We don't have any archers this time.
You say
No,
that we've already seen
No,
one
I'm-
acid spitter. We've already seen one.
I'm invincible.
True.
Title card.
I'm
All right.
title card.
All right, the wolf fails the saving throw.
Nice.
16.
Ooh.
All right, yeah. So the flames of the radiation kind of blossom over its body. It lets out this pitiful little whine that, for a moment, honestly just sounds kind of relieved as it crumples to the ground. The worm starts to emerge from one of its nostrils before immediately lighting up and just flopping dead as well.
Oh damn. I'm gonna have him move here to be right next to Kari, and I'm going to hold my action.
All right, for what?
For an attack if an enemy gets in range.
Okay.
With since I still have the javelin equipped, does that also mean if like anything moves within range of throwing, I could then do a javelin throw, or is it I have to?
You could specify the condition of your attack as anything moving
All right. Well,
towards you.
So
all right,
with
anything
javelin,
yeah, with javelin, since I still have that equipped. Technically, I haven't switched weapons.
all right, I'll go ahead and put that there to as a marker because we're probably not going to be here for a whole lot longer.
Okay. Yep. And basically ready to throw his. That would be I threw 2, so I have 4 remaining. Okay.
I'm not too concerned about ammunition, but you keep track if you like.
Infinite javelins, awesome.
Ludviek, you've thrown 87 javelins. Where are you keeping them? I don't know. I don't question it. 'Cause I feel like if I do, they will go away.
True.
All right, you want to do anything else with your turn, or are you good?
No, I've used up everything.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Are
It
we
is-
going to
You
do
used
another turn?
hang on. It's top of the
You
turn
said-
order. So I have one last thing to do here.
Uh-oh.
So, anyone who is in the this hallway up here that we mentioned, where the Red Cardinal is currently perched in the doorway, if you glance in the Cardinal's direction, Ludviek, you'll see it kind of staring back at you. Then you'll hear the sound of wood breaking from off to the right. The Cardinal will look that way and let out just a terrified chirruping noise. Because the final group of enemies for this encounter have just barged in. Currently not visible on the map, but they are here, so I'm going to add them to the turn order.
Well, thankfully it's at the bottom.
And we will now set this to descending order. I don't know why the Cardinal is grayed out in the turn order. That's weird.
Because it doesn't do anything?
I mean, it's on the token layer, and I gave it an initiative roll. It rolled a 20. Why is this hidden? I'm gonna try this shit again. Weird. Okay, so the Cardinal got like a 20.18, I think it was. Well, no, not quite that much. I don't remember. What does it do this? It's like, yeah, it's like right there. That's fine. All right, so that does bring us to the top of the turn order. The full scope of the horde that has been sent after you, or that has come down upon you, is now in the building. And on that note, we'll pick up next time.
Damn it.
Indeed. I spent 2 weeks designing this fight.
28.
I spent 2 weeks designing this fight, and immediately eliminating the Narloth as a threat has kind of rendered most of my tactics pointless.
I'm glad I thought of it last second.
It was a good call. It was a good call. It is doing wonders. So thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us for this session of Ringlight Fables. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, keep listening, and don't be a dick. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Alternate title: Tuki, Master Tactician.
My original thought was, well, I don't have my vial of acid anymore. So what if I, like, activate the bear trap and toss that up and have Minnove just launch it across the room? I was like, or I could just put it in the doorway.
Hey, do me a favor, Sepia, and just say for me, you activated my bear trap. Please.
It needs to be in a Kaiser voice though.
In a Kaiba voice?
Yeah.
Or do you want it in Tuki's voice?
Tuki's the one who played the trap card. Please, Tuki's.
You've activated my bear trap.
Awesome. Thank you. That is in the recording.